Eala thanks Filipino supporters after Dubai quarterfinal finish. A breakthrough week in the United Arab Emirates ended in the last 8 for Filipino tennis standout Alex Eala, who bowed out of the 2026 Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships following a quarterfinal loss to world number 4 Coco Gauff. The 20-year-old reached the final 8 of the WTA 1000 tournament after turning back Romania's Sorana Cîrstea in the round of 16 on February 18, posting a 7-5, 6-4 result that secured her place in the quarterfinals. The showing marked one of her most significant performances at this level of competition, placing her among the tournament's top contenders in a field that featured many of the sport's highest-ranked players. After the tournament, Eala acknowledged the presence and encouragement of Filipino supporters who followed her matches in Dubai. She expressed appreciation for the fans who watched and backed her throughout the week, noting that she never imagined her pursuit of tennis would resonate so widely with fellow Filipinos. Eala is next scheduled to compete in Indian Wells, where she is listed among the 96 players in the singles main draw of the tournament in the United States beginning March 4. From Dubai with love, Alex Eala's heartfelt thanks to Filipino fans. When Alex Eala stepped onto the sun-soaked courts of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships in the United Arab Emirates earlier this month, few could have predicted how electric the week would become. She didn't just come to compete, she ignited stages of passion, unity, and national pride that radiated far beyond the chalk lines of a tennis court. A journey begins, more than just matches. Eala arrived in Dubai with quiet ambition and fierce determination. She had already showcased glimpses of her talent earlier in the season, but the WTA 1000 event, one of the sport's most prestigious tournaments outside the Grand Slams, presented her with a monumental opportunity to prove herself against elite competition. After battling past season contenders, including a gritty win over Sorana Cîrstea in the round of 16, Eala found herself in the quarterfinals, a breakthrough not just for her career, but for Filipino tennis as a whole. The quarterfinal match, a defining moment. Facing world number 4 Coco Gauff was no small task. In a match that showcased both skill and resolve, Eala ultimately succumbed to her higher-ranked rival. Yet the scoreline, though official, told only half the story. What these statistics couldn't capture was the energy in the arena. A sea of Filipino flags danced through the stands. Cheers of "Let's go, Alex" echoed across center court, spilling over every point she contested. Even in moments that tested her physically and mentally, the voices of supporters wrapped around her like a comforting shield, reminding everyone present that this was more than a game. It was a celebration of heritage, heart, and collective hope. A message to remember, Eala's words of gratitude. After the match, Eala took a moment that would resonate with tennis fans and Filipinos around the world. With humility that matched her brilliance on court, she delivered a message that spoke straight from the heart. In her post-match remarks, she thanked her supporters, those who traveled from near and far, who waved flags under desert skies, who stood shoulder to shoulder cheering until their voices were hoarse. She acknowledged that she never imagined her pursuit of tennis would resonate so widely with fellow Filipinos, expressing deep appreciation for the unwavering encouragement. This wasn't a perfunctory thank you. It was an affirmation of connection between a young athlete and her people, between individual ambition and collective pride. In Eala's words, we heard gratitude, humility, and a promise to continue growing, to work harder, and to chase greater milestones with the same fiery spirit she had shown in Dubai. The crowd that changed the court. The Filipino support in Dubai wasn't merely loud, it was transformative. What usually felt like a neutral international arena became, for moments at least, a vibrant home court. Filipino expatriates, estimated in the hundreds of thousands across the U.S., brought life, song, and emotion to each rally. Flags painted the stands, cheers blurred national boundaries. The collective heartbeat of a far-flung community found rhythm in every point Eala scored. Fans described the experience as absolutely amazing and nothing short of a phenomenon. Emotions flowed freely, tears of pride, chants of "Laban, Kabayan," and laughter woven with applause. For many Filipinos in the crowd, this was more than tennis. It was a reunion of sorts, a shared identity made visible on one of the biggest stages in women's sport today. Why it matters: the power of representation. Eala's journey to the Dubai quarterfinals represents something profound: the power of representation. For young Filipinos, especially girls who dream of athletic achievement, seeing someone who looks like them, who carries their flag with fervor at world-class events, is more than inspiration. It is a validation of possibility. When Eala thanked her supporters, she also thanked every young athlete who dares to dream. She thanked families who sacrifice for their children's ambitions. She thanked communities who show up, even halfway across the world, with pride in their hearts and flags in their hands, carrying forward the legacy. While her run in Dubai may have ended earlier than she hoped, Eala's impact hasn't dimmed, it has intensified. With her next stop at the upcoming Indian Wells tournament already on the horizon, the momentum she has built continues to inspire, not just in the Philippines, but across global tennis. Her message of gratitude lingered long after the final ball was struck in Dubai, echoing in social feeds, news headlines, and the hearts of her supporters. The sentiment was simple yet profound. "Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for believing in me, for cheering for me, for making every battle feel like a home game." In the end, it wasn't just a tournament finish. It was a story of connection, pride, and gratitude, a reminder that sport can unite, signify identity, and create moments that last long after the cheers have faded. From the desert courts to Filipino hearts, Alex Eala's heartfelt thanks. Dubai hasn't just been another stop on the WTA Tour for Alex Eala. It was a week that stirred the soul of a nation, turned neutral courts into passionate territory, and created a shared moment of pride for Filipinos everywhere. For weeks leading up to the 2026 Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, excitement quietly grew among Filipino tennis fans. But what happened in the United Arab Emirates was far bigger than anticipation. It was an eruption of collective support that lifted a young athlete's journey into something unforgettable. A run that captured imaginations. Eala, still only 20 years old, approached the Middle East swing with focus and determination, quietly confident but unassumingly ambitious. She faced tough competition, played with poise, and delivered results that astonished even seasoned observers. In the round of 16, she defeated Romanian star Sorana Cîrstea in straight sets, marking one of her finest wins on the WTA Tour and earning her place in the quarterfinals. Her Dubai run, one of the most significant performances of her young career, ignited something deeper, an outpouring of support that transformed her presence in the tournament into a movement.